It is with a heavy heart that we address you today as at the onset of the short rains that have brought devastating floods. In the early hours of Saturday, 1st November 2025, a mudslide struck Marakwet East constituency, claiming 9 precious lives and endangering many others. On behalf of the government of Kenya, we express our deepest condolences to the families who have lost loved ones. We share in your grief and stand with you during this painful time. The government is fully committed to supporting the affected communities and families and is working tirelessly to ensure the safety and well-being of all residents. Rescue operations are ongoing, led by a multi-agency team under the Ministry of Interior and National Government and the State Department for Special Programs, which is part of the Ministry of Public Service, alongside the county governments of Elgeyo Marakwet and Uasin Gishu and Nandi, those 3 counties. The military, who have been very, very helpful, the National Police Service, the National Youth Service, the National Disaster Operations Center, which is under the Ministry of State Department of Special Programs, the Kenya Red Cross Society, Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital, who already are the ones who are getting the most of the affected. And it is good to clarify, so far, those who have unfortunately passed on are 22. We have 29 missing persons. And so you could see when we were here, some 2 people have been brought on board. The number still remains to be 25. 4 people are critically injured, being 3 adults and 1 child. As of yesterday, the people who are in hospital, we had 21 of them, comprising of 14 adults and 7 children. And most of them are having soft tissue issues and fractures. So that is the condition. We were there yesterday with PS Kipto. Also, the governor of Elgeyo Marakwet was there, and other senior government officials. And after this, then we'll proceed to the site. What are the actions taken by the government collectively in collaboration with both national and county governments and state actors, especially the Red Cross? Yesterday evening, I think I've already said that, let me not go into that. The government remains committed to ensuring those injured receive the care and support they deserve, and those who are hospitalized will really be taken care of very well. The search for missing persons continues with urgency, and relief items are being distributed to displaced families. We are committed to leaving no one behind and ensuring that all affected individuals receive the support they need to rebuild their lives. This is the support that we've gotten so far. Today we are focusing on the support that has been given. County government of Elgeyo Marakwet assorted medical supplies, medical personnel, machineries to open roads, food stuff to the affected. They have also been able to provide a county disaster team, and they've also been able to mobilize locals to aid in searching the missing persons. The State Department for Special Programs, we've been able to distribute several bags, hundreds of bags of rice. You can see the consignment here. Bags of beans, blankets, mattresses, soap, bales of sanitary towels to displaced families. And the CS will be speaking about this further. The military has been able to deploy 4 helicopters and 1 fixed wing aircraft for search and rescue. And they've also been able to organize a transport for all of us, for many of us here, to and from this place. They've also been able to provide assorted medical equipment, including stretchers and medical personnel. And they've been able to deploy disaster response unit, rapid disaster response unit, and also specialized rapid response forces with additional teams on standby. In fact, they were actually on another operation. They had actually to deploy accordingly. And we really commend our military for the swift action. The county government of Uasin Gishu, led by Governor Kotimoja Chelilim here, has provided ambulances to transport the bodies from Eldoret Airport to MTRH. They've also been able to supply machines to clear roads, foodstuff, water bowsers, and also blankets, over 150 of them. The Kenya Red Cross has deployed drones and geographic information system, GIS, I think it's geospatial, mapping technology to assess damage and aid such operations. So thank you, Kenya Red Cross. They've also been able to distribute 7 tons of food and non-food items for 100 households with plans to support up to 500 together. Yesterday alone, the EMC government was able to distribute food to over 3,000 people, and this is really commendable. And there is also a tracing desk by Kenya Red Cross to reunite families and provide psychosocial support and triage by paramedics. Also, the Kenya Red Cross has engaged communities to relocate to safer grounds. On education, the tragedy has disrupted the ongoing exams. However, the government, through the Ministry of Education, has organized for the exams to continue uninterrupted. We just had a conversation with CS Ogamba and the CEO of Kenya National Examination Council. For the affected schools, the exams will be airlifted, and for the one student whose left hand has been injured, they will be able to do the exam in hospital upon proper arrangement. Already the exams yesterday are in the containers, and there is one standby helicopter here in Eldoret. We thank the residents of Elgeyo, Marakwet, and Uasin Gishu residents, and urge them to continue donating the various items. Already they have brought clothes, food, non-food items to support the victims, which is really commendable. This is the true spirit of Uzalendo and patriotism. The government of Kenya assures the people of Elgeyo, Marakwet, and all Kenyans who have been affected by this masterlicense, because it's not just EMC, that we are fully mobilized to address this tragedy collectively, as you can see with the high-powered delegation that is here. We are grateful for the dedication of our multi-agency teams, local communities, and partners like the Kenya Red Cross Society. Together, we'll overcome this challenge and support the affected families in their recovery. We urge residents in flood-prone areas to remain vigilant and relocate to safer grounds as advised by local authorities. We will issue more updates as they unfold. Kenya itainuka, Kenya itasimama, Kenya itanawiri kwa moja na uzalendo. Mungu bariki Kenya.